Hey guys, Louis here from ndxtesting.com, and in today's video we're going to go over this sleep screening device by Vibeat. It's called the AP-20. Now this device can definitely give you key information as far as what's going on with your sleep. It can tell you if your heart rate is increasing. It can tell you if your blood oxygen levels are dropping. It can give you key breathing data that you can share with your doctor, because you can download it on a PC, and it can give you key information as far as what's going on with your sleep. And then once you find out what's going on with your sleep, then you can make the necessary adjustments. Research points that 80% of the population in this world suffer from sleeping disorders. So if you're suffering from sleeping disorders, or if you have symptoms of sleep apnea, or if you have insomnia, if you have high blood pressure, anxiety, depression, a rapid heart rate, it could be coming from your sleep. And I've said it in other videos that the most important thing for your health is sleeping and breathing. Since sleeping and breathing is the most important thing for your health, then the most important thing that we can do is to record our sleep, to find out what's going on with our sleep, and that way we can make the necessary adjustments. Now, I'm going to show you in a bit how to hook yourself up. It's really easy. It just takes a couple of minutes. The beauty about it is that this gets hooked up to an app, whether you have an iPhone or whether you have a Samsung phone. And when you wake up in the morning, you can see a complete report as far as whether your blood oxygen levels were dropping, whether you were snoring. It gives you good info. And then, like I said before, you can make this necessary adjustments. Now, even a step further, this device also gives you information on an app, but also gives you, if you have a PC, it doesn't support Mac, but it supports a PC. You can find out breathing data. You can find out what was going on with your breathing throughout the entire night, whether you were snoring. It gives you good wave formation that you can share with your doctor. And this product is also good for people who need a sleep study, but you can't get it because maybe you don't get approved, or you don't want to go into the hospital, or maybe it's taking a little bit of time. At least with the Vibeat AP-20, you can get a preliminary test really quick, and you can find out key information. You can share it with your doctor. You can start making adjustments, and later on, if you want a professional sleep study, then you can. But I've had a sleep study before, and the comparisons are pretty much the same. Actually, I like this one better because I think that it's a little bit more comfortable. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up the box together, and I'm going to start hooking myself up, and you see how simple it is. Okay guys, here back again. So what I did was I opened up the box, and the first thing I did, right, I just put on the sleep screening device right at my wrist. It's like a watch. You can put it on, strap it on just like a watch. It's really simple, and it looks really nice. I like this one better because when I had a home sleep study by my insurance company, they sent me this device, and I needed to strap it up to my chest, and it was a little bit uncomfortable. I didn't like that too much, but this, you put it on your wrist, and it's definitely much more comfortable. So then what we're going to do now is take the finger pulse oximeter, right? You put it right in your index finger. Oh, what you could do first, right? Let's hook it up, right, to the watch. Okay, and then you put the finger pulse oximeter in your finger, and automatically it lights up. So it's pretty cool. So look, watch. Okay, to your wrist. Well, not the watch, the sleep screening device to your wrist, the pulse oximeter. And now what we're going to do is we're going to hook up the breathing apparatus. The breathing apparatus, okay, it's really simple. All right, we're going to take it, and this goes in your nose here, right? Put it this around your ears. Okay, and then you take the other end of it and you hook it up to the watch. Very simple, and everything's already hooked up. As soon as you hook it up, obviously it gives you your heart rate, your oxygen levels, and I like this. It's pretty comfortable for you to sleep. Now, what I do recommend, right? So this doesn't come off. You can take a little bit of medical tape. You could buy it at any pharmacy, right? And you put a little tape here on the around your cheeks. Then this won't come off. When I had a professional sleep study, that's exactly what I needed to do. I put some tape on. They actually sent me tape, and then this won't come off. And then you'll be able to breathe accordingly. You'll be able to sleep on the side, on any side, and then when you wake up in the morning, you get a full report as far as what's going on. See, I hooked myself up really quick. It's not complicated. It's really simple. So, like I said, the way it works is that when you wake up in the morning, you get a full report on your app, whether you have an iPhone or whether you have a Samsung phone or Google phone. Then you can download the app into your phone and you find out key information. Now, when we sleep, right, we want to make sure that our oxygen levels are level, within normal range. They should not be dropping, because if they're dropping on a consistent basis, let's just say in the low 80s, and you're there for minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, then that's not good. You want oxygen levels to be level. Also, you want your heart rate to be within normal range. Now, if your oxygen levels are dropping, then your heart rate can increase. It's increasing, and you're not getting quality sleep when you wake up tired. That information, you get it automatically on the app. Now, if you want to know exactly what's going on with your breathing, the cycle of breathing throughout the whole night, then for that, I'm going to leave a link, and you could download the software into your PC. You need a PC for that. It doesn't support Mac. And then you can get breathing data, and you can see how you were breathing throughout the whole night. But all I'm saying is that if your oxygen levels are dropping throughout the whole night, that means you're not breathing accordingly. And if you're snoring, then your oxygen levels are going to drop and your heart rate it's increased. So just on the level of the app alone, this device, the Vibeat AP-20, can give you very good information. A lot of the sleeping devices, they just come basically a device that goes to your finger, doesn't have any breathing, but then this one does, and it's the closest thing to a sleep apnea test. And I think that is really beneficial, because then once you find out what's going on with sleep, then you can make necessary adjustments, and you can share this information with your doctor or even your sleep apnea doctor. And then once you get your real test, your professional test, if that's what you want to call it, then you could do adequate comparisons. But coming from me, that I had a sleep study before this device, I think it's amazing. I think Vibeat it's an amazing company. Once you go to their website, you're going to see a lot of digital medical devices that can benefit your health. Now listen, we live in a world now where wearable technologies have exploded, and we need to take advantage of it. That when we go to the doctor's office, we already know what's going on with us. We know if our blood pressure is high. We know if our oxygen levels are low. We know if our heart rate is increasing. We know how we're sleeping. We know if we're snoring or not. We know exactly what we need to do in order to better our health, because now we have technical components that can tell us exactly what's going on. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave it here. I think it's pretty, this device is pretty simple. Now, if you decide to get it, there will be a link in the description. And if you complicate yourself with the device, I can make more videos on it, and I will make more videos on it. This is just to basically introduce the device and hook myself up and see how easy it is. And with that being said, if you have any questions, please comment below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.